Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Give running right is Mitchell. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
2nd and 9 now. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and that will keep this a 3-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if finally we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. 20. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. They finally caught up to him there at the end of the play, but great inside handoff, and what a powerful run.
The first few yards seemed relatively easy. Then it got tougher, right? And that's where he showed that he was not going to go down easily. He was not going to be denied until he got everything he could out of that run.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Murray flips this forward on a jet sweep. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with to have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team would say, hey, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
Over the middle, complete. It's Hill. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. Murray sets to throw on 4th. This will be caught at about the 6. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
2nd and 13. Complete. This is Mitchell. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And 3rd quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding the clock.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Open man is Henderson. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Short yardage situation. You have to wonder if they thought that they were just going to run it inside. But you have to be cognizant of the back slipping out of the backfield trying to find some open space. And that's exactly what he does to the tune of a first down.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll try and sneak it here.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now this time he'll look to throw. And he will find his man Samuel. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Hopkins. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the 49ers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game.
Murray has it knocked loose, fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Drake Jackson able to record his 5th sack of the season. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. To throw is Murray. He's going to look deep for more. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back.
Hey, man.
And it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What are your coaches always
That's why I got rid of Trey Lance, bro. And I'm still fucking up with this nigga right here.
They run over center with Mitchell. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is.
This shit, you kicked my ass the first game, goddammit.
Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is. The things you have to do to win a game.
Well, shit, that motherfucking Tyreek Hill. I'm trying to figure out how that little motherfucker is just jumping over niggas like that, man. He jumping over niggas.
to throw here on first down. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson.
I wasn't trying to be too aggressive, bro.
And we see another approach there to the running back. Continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack.
Hey, look, because my quarterback got this like little sidearm shit with his throw. It be fucking me up. I like it, but I throw picks because of that shit. The ball don't be there. This little sidearm shit he do. Shit, nigga want to get aggressive, but I got 37 motherfucking picks fucking with this nigga.
They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
My whole fucking O-line about to be hurt.
A little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us. And
give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to
PCL spring, goddamn.
He recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the
I'm just trying to get back to 500. I'm out here terrible.
Exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Well, I know it's going to be a rough day for me. For some reason, I do in other leagues, but in this league right here, these boys goddamn make me play. I be getting fucked up. They call me in the punching bag, cuz.
Several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss.
They be calling me the punching bag. So I make these motherfuckers learn. Goddamn it, it ain't that.
Sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally.
And now here is another interception. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal the way.
My shit was so bad. Nigga was like, shit, this trade me your players. I'm like, nigga, fuck you.
Here's second and 12. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away.
The first. Okay.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Hey, I did good with Joe Burrow in the other league. I did all right with him.
He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last
yeah.
by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
That's Murphy.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
Whoa! Come on. Come on, Gray.
Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Come on, Gray.
The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Shit, I remember the last game, you goddamn went to work with me on corner. With corner. That motherfucker had some yards on my ass last game.
Right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you.
Somebody want to tackle this motherfucker?
I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball. They also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Motherfucker got there.
A handoff as they run the counter play.
Sometimes you're a line.
Come on, bro. I ain't got time. I've been getting hurt all motherfucking year.
Make the plays we just saw there.
Oh my God.
Perseverance right there.
God damn.
Throw one over his head as this game progresses.
On 2nd and 9, Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons
they got Hans in there.
Ability though to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Good game though, bro.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Targeting more, and he's got it.
Yeah, fuck it.
Use the first of their timeouts. We'll stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Niggas like, fuck it, bro. Somebody's got burnt. Who was that was number 4? Who caught that pass? Damn.
They'll try to run this one in. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead drops from 34 down to 27. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off.
I got a few niggas in my secondary that I just can't keep next year, bro.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. But ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. 2 timeouts remaining defensively, but that shouldn't make much difference right here.
It really shouldn't, but a lot of coaching.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. Is out.
Bro, do some shit like that.
His coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into pop.
And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown error.
He just got there, smoked my motherfucking tight end, my safety.
Hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that...
God damn. Good game, bro.
Maybe that was a tiebreaker. Yeah. Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play. but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah.